Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for Express Elden Ring gameplay, and I'm Oscar Mike. Yeah, I gotta get on the move, because I got the mic on, and live running commentary always slows me down, so I'm just gonna get moving and I'll explain what's going on the way. Intelligence up to 30, first of all. Next, class. You can get away with 2 and 6. Next, spells. Replace Glintstone Pebble with Great Glintstone Shard. Next, Flask of Wondrous Physic. Put Spiked Cracked here, Strength Not here, and Spiked Cracked here. Next, Ashes of War. Gonna put Golden Vow on the S-Talk. Sacred Affinity. Next, new shield. Inverted Hawk Heater Shield. Put the no skill Ash of War standard affinity. Switch to the new shield. And let's just throw the Assassin's Crimson Dagger in there, and we don't need the bow for now. And we're good. Right. First stop. Waypoint Rune Cellar. Alright, we are after the Gold Scarab. That's coming up next video. But for now we have to prepare for the place where we're going to get the Gold Scarab. The Abandoned Cave. Which is an extremely dangerous location. But don't worry, stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. It's full of rot. And rot disciples who spew out poison. So everybody should have a big supply of these preserving boluses. Now we need some neutralizing boluses. Preserving boluses will protect you against rot. Now we need some neutralizing boluses. This giant Miranda sprout here. These things have a cycle. First they spew magic rain, and then they spew poison. There's the immunizing cured meat that we want. Okay, make sure you grab that. And let's just take down these two trolls here because this is easy money. Spam them with Rock Sling. Done and done. Next, first step. Yeah, those giant Miranda sprouts, they have this cycle. First they spew the magic rain at your last known location. Then they spew poison. So what you're going to do is you're going to rush in there, bait him into spewing the magic rain, and then run away. Then you can go in and grab the immunizing cured meat. And it's, you know, the poison isn't nearly as bad. Look for the two birds here. I'm just trying to keep up with myself, even though I'm doing live running commentary. Yeah, so that's the way you deal with that and get that immunizing cured meat. So everybody should have 2 immunizing cured meat. So I just went to first step and went to the west, dropped off the cliff, and now we're going east towards this spirit spring here. And right next to these 2 pillars are a gold pickled foul foot. Just gonna grab it and run. Gold pickle foul foot. Okay, so go to your tools. Everybody should have 2 of these. Immunizing cured meat, temporarily boost immunity. That's very important. We got the first one in I'll think of it. In the meantime,
what do you need? I don't want any
I'm gonna buy this cookbook here. This will allow you to make neutralizing boluses and firebone arrows. Oh, please.
Be on you.
And since we're down here, might as well discover the coastal cave just in case you ever want to come back. So you don't have to make that long trip again. Just fast travel to the site of grace. And here's Bach. Discover this. Bach is not doing very well. Stiff upper lip, Bach. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. And the other immunizing cured meat we got in Shiafra, right next to all those claymen. Next, Roadside Cave. We have the cookbook to make neutralizing boluses, which will cure you of being poisoned. One of the ingredients to make neutralizing boluses is cave moss. And here, Roadside Cave, there's 6 cave moss. We can easily wipe out all these wolves with Great Glintstone Shard. The Alpha Wolf to 2 Great Glintstone Shards. That one got cheeky. Grab the cracked pot. And then any thin beast bones these guys drop. And I double chugged by accident. And that's it. Cave moss. There's 6 of them. 2. There's 2 down here. 3, 4. 5. And 6. Next, we're going to Weeping Peninsula. I got 7. Bonus. Down here to Tombsword in Weeping Peninsula. Okay, and another ingredient that we need for neutralizing boluses is herba. There's a couple of herba on the way down to the merchant. See this little splotch on the map here? That's the merchant, just south of that green pond. And if you veer off the left here into the woods here, there's some herba on the way. Right there. Watch you don't get stomped on by the walking mausoleum. If you're new to the game, he's completely friendly. He'll stomp on you purely by accident. So all you have to do is just avoid him. It's not like, you know, he's a monster or anything. Okay, discovering this just for convenience. We don't really have any business here. Just in case you ever want to come back and do business with him. Next. Hook up your meteoric ore blade. And let me just get rid of the sword. Don't need that. Head out to the south. Gonna farm a little bit of thin beast bones from on these sheep here. See if we can get in the group right here. That's what I'm talking about. Easy way to farm thin beast bones. And of course another way is to just break Glintstone Shard if you don't feel like running around. Alright, so we can now craft some firebone arrows. The only thing we're missing is flight pinions. I'll show you where to get some of those. Okay, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golden runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's a wolf around here. There he is, hiding out. Take care of him. Did you drop anything beast bones? No, you did not. Alright. To the north. And cut around up here. Looking for these runes right here. It has a little slope. Blow away this guy. Oh yeah? Blow away that guy. Okay, so 3 great dragonfly heads are right there, except we got this guy patrolling back and forth. This is going to turn into a total clusterfuck. Complete and utter clusterfuck. If you run in there on your horse thinking, okay, I could just blow away everybody using my great glintstone shard, it'll be no problem. What's going to happen is you're going to experience lock-on nightmare. As you're running around, your lock-on is going to switch back and forth from, like, you know, the horsemen to the foot soldiers. It's going to be a nightmare. And you're going to try to take out the horsemen first, and we're keeping the lock-on the horseman, like I said, total clusterfuck. So instead, wait for the horsemen to patrol away, and then just charge the tower. Climb the tower. Take the high ground. And we'll deal with them all like that. Get to the top. Once you get to the top, whack the guy at the top on the ballista. And then just wait for everybody else to come up. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so we got the enemy group refill. Don't open that chest, whatever you do right away. Like, don't open it yet. Want to take care of this horseman. And you could easily do that with rock sling. Wait till he gets close and spam that rock sling. Easiest way to take her out. There we go. Who loves you? Slack loves us. That's right. Don't you forget it. There's the enemy group refill. Don't hit the chest yet. Not yet. We're going to do that, but not yet. Okay. 3 more foot soldiers to take care of here. Done. And here is your great dragonfly head times 3. So now we can make at least 3 neutralizing boluses. Okay, so now we're prepared for Abandoned Cave. While we're out here, since this is kind of an out of the way place, make yourself a sleep pot. Maybe 2. Just in case. And get that ready to go. Get your ore blade ready to go. And we can see that land octopus over there. Let's just sneak up on him. Right over here like this. Okay, get in the bushes here. Right here like this. Lock on. Throw that sleep pot. And critical hit. Easiest way to take it down. And these guys, get in the middle. Gravitas, wipe them all out. And the reason why we're here is all these gold firefly. Those will be very useful later on. And since we're here, should be 11. Bingo. Now we can go hit up that treasure chest in the tower of return. I kind of rushed that land octopus. You should just get into the bushes that I got into, and I went forward just a little too much, and I woke up the land octopus. You should be able to throw your sleep pot from those bushes, and he won't jump at you. Luckily I nailed him with the sleep pot anyways. Okay, so climb the tower, hit up the treasure chest, but oh no, wait a minute, it's not a treasure chest, it's a transporter trap, but we want this. Get an item that would be very useful in the abandoned cave. Okay, so we've been teleported way up to the Altus Plateau. And there's a site of grace up here. Dead ahead is a golem. The Blessed Dew Talisman is in the chest around the corner. You can do two things. You can... What did I do? Oh wait, I forgot to... okay, yeah, that's right. We can still do that. Let's just rest. Okay, so now we should be able to fast travel. Down to Mistwood. Mistwood outskirts. Wait till daytime. This thing right here, that's Mistwood Ruins. Put a beacon right there. I'm going to go straight there. Almost straight there. Uh-oh, there's a big lesser rune bear there. It's going to just avoid him. Take out these bats here. Get a golden ring too. Watch out for that big bad bear there. And you're going to hear howling when you get to Mistwood Ruins. That's Blythe. And we're not going to bother with him or his quest this time. Get the golden rune too. Because we don't need the Bloodhound's Fang. Is that what it's called? Make sure you get the smithing stone too here. Make yourself a sleep pot that's ready to go. Look around here like this. Get the mushroom. This bear is sleeping, but he's not really sleeping. Throw a sleep pot at him to put him really to sleep. Then grab this Trina Lilies. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and go down into the cellar. Why put him to sleep, Zach, if he's already asleep? Because as soon as you grab the stuff that's behind him, he'll wake up. The 2 Trina's Lily in front, you can pick up with all the stuff behind him. As soon as you touch any of that stuff, he'll wake up. Okay, so grab the Axe Talisman that's in that chest here, and we're going to go back to the Divine Bridge that we just recently discovered by teleporting there from the Tower of Return. Okay, so now we have 2 things that will give us bonus damage to our charge attacks. One is the Axe Talisman, and the other is the Spike Cracked here. Get your ore blade ready to go. Two-handed. Take your flask of wondrous physic. And I should have hooked up my sacred estox. This was the sacred estox. Golden vow. Switch back to the ore blade two-handed, and we're gonna kill this golem. Target his ankles and do 2 charge attacks. And took 3 this time, I don't know why. Go around to his chest, do a critical hit. And again, lock onto his ankles, 2 charge attacks. There we go, 2. Typically it takes 2. And do a critical hit. That should finish him off. Easy money. Okay? If you feel nervous about that, load up your flasks. Like load up your HP flask before you do that. Like, you know, just load them up all HP. And get yourself the Blessed Dew Talisman. There you go. Slowly restores HP. Very useful for the abandoned cave. Next. Having done that, let's just get rid of this. And we're going to go out to Dragon Barrel Fork here in an unmapped part of Caelid. And going to the west. These little dragons, they're generally very slow to react. Keep pushing to the west. Remember we came here before to go to Fort Parath. Fort Parath is up there. But we're just going to keep following this path to the west, which will eventually take us to this pond. And there's a Golden Rune 5 right here. Just strap on a pair, run up and grab that. And like I said, these dragons are really slow to react, so you should be able to grab that no problem. Get the map here. Got a new map. Keep heading out towards the west. Looking for this, what do you call this, loop branch. Kind of a branch that loops into the ground like that. Go right underneath that, and you see a site of grace right here. And we have enough money to level up. So let's do that. Points into intelligence again. Point to the west. Look for the gnarly tree. Run towards the gnarly tree, and you're going to jump a little gap on the left. Just to the left. Right here. You could take out that big dog there. Sometimes it gets kind of complicated because the other dog gets... Watch it now. Let's just take care of these guys first. These guys you can take care of with gravitas. Just make sure you're always behind a tomb so they can't grab you. Because you can't block their attacks, eh? They'll grab you. So make sure that you're always have a tomb in between you and them, and they won't be able to grab you. And just like, you know, toy around with them. Keep spamming that gravitas. Yeah, can't touch this. Flax on the move in the group, can't touch this. Can't touch this. Except when I run out of magic juice. There you go. Easy 100 runes from each one. There's about 10 of them here. So that's an easy 1,000 runes. Plus it's so satisfying wiping these guys out. And there's the enemy group refill, so we got everybody. To the victor goes the spoils. Get all the golden runes here. Looks good. Alright. Hop on your horse. Carefully gallop down the side of the cliff here. Make sure you don't fall off. One thing you could do is follow this lava wall all the way down to another side of grace. Just for convenience sake. Just follow the lava wall all the way down. The smoldering wall. I believe that's what it's called officially. Right down here where the smoldering wall runs into the road, you'll see a set of grace right here. And the set of grace is called Smoldering Wall. Rest here. There we go, Smoldering Wall. And we're just going to follow the same Smoldering Wall back. You could easily kill those giant dogs with rock sling. But if you're gonna do that, make sure that you're only dealing with one at a time. Because if you got two of them, it gets really, really hairy. Watch now. Okay, so we're gonna follow this. Okay, I'm gonna fall off. I just noticed. I'm just gonna dismount here. Drop down here. I'm gonna show you on the map where I am. Right there. It's a big ravine here. Just follow the cliff's edge here down like this. Right here. And there is an abductive virgin here. We could take it out. Watch it now! Oh no! I'm screwed. Okay. Forget about the abductive virgin. We're just gonna have to like... Oopsie daisy. Okay, and this branch here is very slippery, so make sure you go right down the center of it. I've just slipped off this. Typically when I get to this point here, I get on my horse and then just double jump the rest of the way. And this is Abandoned Cave. This is where we're going to get the Gold Scarab Talisman. And the Gold Scarab Talisman will increase rune acquisition by 20%. It's going to go back to the round table. Yeah, everything you kill, you get 20% more runes. So we definitely want this. Definitely want this as soon as possible. And I got a lot of runes here. This go sell off. I'll level up again.
Well, I took you no matter. It's all to say out your own.
What else can we sell? I don't think I want the determination. Don't need this. Don't need two of those. Don't need the longbow. Don't need the glintstone staff. Don't need this. That'll do. That should be enough to level up. You want to empty out your money. Oh, I'm just short. Like, just a little bit. That's okay. Go to your map. Go down to Chiafra and go back here to below the well. We have all the ingredients to make... do I have some more thin beast bones? At any rate, get your meteoric ore blade up and running. And sneak up on these 4 birds right here. Get right about here and let fly with the gravitas. And that's an easy way to farm flight pinions, which will allow you to make these here, the fletched firebone arrows. See, they require flight pinions. Let's do that again. That's typically the bottleneck. Okay, just sneak up, sneak right about here. Let fly with that gravitas. Try to fly away, didn't you? Okay. Okay, and the only other thing I'm missing is thin beast bones. Let's just... That should do it. And if you want to farm thin beast bones, let me just farm a couple more here. Let's make sure we got lots of fire arrows. That guy got away. Okay, so now we're missing thin beast bones. Great place to farm thin beast bones is at Shiofra Riverbank. Usually I use the Glintstone Arc spell, but we didn't buy that. You could also use the Meteoric Ore Blade. Just ran out right in the middle of these guys here. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right, don't you forget it. Easy way to farm thin beast bones. Okay. So if you ever need to make some firebone arrows, that's how to do it. Make yourself a big batch of firebone arrows. Very good. And in the process, I made enough money to level up, so let's go do that. Back up top, back to Abandoned Cave. Actually, let me just go to the church here. Because I want to spend all my money, and you should too. Because this is an extremely dangerous location, so you don't want to lose anything. Except a little bit of time, in case you screw up. Okay, so I leveled up again, points into intelligence, and spend all the rest of the money on arrows, regular arrows.
A pleasure.
As many as you can buy.
Good.
Right, and next stop is Abandoned Cave. I'm going to show you how to get through that in fine style. Right, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. All right, coming up next, Abandoned Cave. See you next time for some more Elden Ring Express. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.